Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome back to UCL Forest Academy. Welcome back to my. In a particular video, I will be explaining to you guys how I was able to analyze this gold trade. The first one hit TP, the second order actually just tagged me out, just came liquidate me a little, and then went my way. It was quite a very painful one, but this very video I will explain to you guys how I was able to anticipate this buy, and it all went my way. So now we will be breaking down this very particular gold. I will show you first. Look at when I did the analysis, so that it won't look like I'm just making mouth or whether I'm just talking something. So you see, this is when I did the analysis. This is the first buy order I took, and you can see when it was running. And look at the second order. Look at where I anticipated to enter for the second order, and then look at the third order. Yeah, look at how the market has played out. So we'll be making use of SNES MT5 demo accounts to analyze this market. Like what I want to use SNES accounts to do, this SNES terminal to do is to backtest, as in to play price backwards, so I can be able to show you guys how I really entered that very market. And again, the reason why I will not also make the analysis full on SNES is because I can't play price. I can't play price forward switching from different time frames, like from daily to 4 hours to 1 hour. I can't do that on SNET because this is free. You can only do that on your demo account. So you get. So we'll go to a trading view now, and we will make use of trading view to analyze the market. We'll make use of this trading view to analyze, to do all the rough explanations, then go to MT5, then go to SNES to execute those trades. So you see, now we'll go to a more cleaner chart on gold, to use to explain this very particular stuff, so that you come to really understand what I meant. So it's very, very important you watch this video to the end, because this video is going to help you. This video is also a VIP video for one of my students that did analysis on this very particular pair, but he had a lot of problems. So I'm also doing this video to correct her, so that she will be able to know what she is doing. So take advantage of it and watch it to the end. So this is gold now on 30 minutes time frame. So quickly, we have to go to daily time frame number one to see the trend of the market. That's what you normally do. That's what you are expected to do. Every time you get to the chart, you need to go to the daily time frame to have a clear direction of where the market is pushing to. So we see that gold has been massively been an uptrend. This thing has been pushing to the upside for how many weeks now? For even up to a 2 months now, thereabout. So we see we had this BOS, right? We have this BOS. So people that was waiting for gold to come down to the very place, was waiting to take it up, but it came and broke a structure, now giving a first shift in market structure. It gave what? A first shift in market structure. So this is a change of character number one. So when I spotted this change of character, although you may even tell me that this is not really a change of character, that price really have to give full retracement to get down to the very particular low. Yes, we all admit maybe it is not really change of character to you, but for me, this is my first shift in market structure. You see, it's just a shift. I didn't call it a full change of character. So you get. So now you see the market broke a very particular zone, giving you change of character. So all this thing was like a retracement. So this retracement came back to a daily time frame fair value gap. This for SMC traders. For my student, we are still in market structure, so we're gonna be calling it what? A support on resistance. Because if you take a look at what's really happening inside there, this is where the fair value gap is. This is where the fair value gap is, and this is the support zone. Can you see? This was the previous support zone. So you see, as price broke that support zone, it had to give a full retracement to tap that support what? To tap that support zone. It tapped that support zone twice. It tapped it here. It tapped it what? It tapped it here as well. So you see, it was twice. It really came back to that support stone resistance. So here is now becoming to a resistance zone. So when price really came back, it mitigated or filled that very fair value gap and sold massively. So upon this very particular sell, why is price not breaking this very particular structure? Why is price? Because normally, whenever we spot a change of character, we expect it down to keep breaking down to the downside. As in, we're expecting this sell to then break everything, but it never happened. All of a sudden, gold came down to somewhere here and started pushing up again. So when I saw this kind of thing, I said, okay, fine. The truth of the matter is that anywhere somewhere here could be my 61% level, and which is just like the previous support zone turn resistance. So I think normally the way I trade from the extreme level, which is the 78% level. Normally I was even waiting for market to return back to here. So as to use the half of this daily time frame point of interest to go in for a sell, because since I have spotted a shift in market structure here, that means this very particular extreme zone we're gonna be serving as a I think a demand zone, or maybe a POY or other block, however you call it. So to drop down to the downside. But when it came here, a lot of traders dragged it down, support and resistance traders. So everything that is really happening here we equally serve as liquidity for me. Since price got here and could not break this structure, as in what I was really expecting for price to do is for price to break this very particular structure. If assuming price broke this structure now I wouldn't even be expecting price to return back to here again. You get, I would just be expecting something that look like the return, so return this way. So this is what I would have been just be expecting, but such thing never happened. So to respect somewhere here and start pushing up, it means that he wants to really grab orders here before he start pushing to the downside. So scale down to 4 hour time frame to break down every single thing that is happening upon this retracement, so that we could see whether we could jump in for a buy to target this very particular word, this very particular daily time frame demand or POY or other block, whatever you call it. So you see how we are using the daily time frame to see the trend of the market, to see like at least to anticipate, to see a clear direction of where the market is actually pushing to. Now, on 4 hour time frame, you see, when we go down to 4 hour time frame, everything about that retracement is gonna expand. You see, it's expanding, right? But we are not really seeing anything clearer. You get, that trade I took was from year to year. So with SNES, we are going to lock up, we are going to remove all these very particular things and play price forward. So now we go down to 2 hour time frame, or maybe better still, we're going to use 1 hour time frame. So these are other retracement. These are other what? These are other retracement. So you see, where are we targeting? We are targeting this daily time frame demand zone, because we know that this very particular stuff here is just supply zones or point of interest or other blocks. So we know that this particular line I drew here was that daily time frame support on resistance. So we are not really trading from that very particular aspect, and we are seeing that there is a tendency the market could break every. When you even scale down to all these time frames, you equally see some demand zones. These are places that could reverse price backward. You get me now? But I'm here to explain to you how I was able to cut that very particular trade. So this was that very particular retracement. You could see this was that very particular what retracement. So what I have to do now is I have to break down this retracement for you. So first and first, we saw a massive sell to the downside. This was the last BOS we spotted here. This was the last BOS. You can see this is the last BOS here on 1 hour time frame. This is the BOS for me. And then the next thing price did was price broke structure to the upside. As price broke structure to the upside, giving you what? A change of character, giving you what? A change of character. You can see this is a change of character. So you see, so this is a change of character. And you see, as price retrace, so after that change of character, price retrace tapped into the very particular zone. You could see this is it. So this zone has been already been mitigated, or has already been is now efficient or whatever. So you see, as he mitigated it, let me lock up this. Let me lock this for particular stuff. So as he mitigated this very particular zone, he gave another retracement. As he mitigated it, it attempted to go up with this 1 hour candle, then retrace. Now it was from there he pushed up again, retraced again, and then finally broke this very particular this very particular high. You see, this was the high he broke, the very particular high. He broke the very particular high. So the next thing now we are to do now, we see that upon this breaking of this high, as normal market structure experience we have, we know that market is going to what? Retrace. So I now started looking at what is really happening inside the very particular place. I realized that after this change of character, price retrace, touch the very particular zone, then it is 1 year that price pushed up, retrace, pushed up again. So where is my unmitigated zone? This is my number one unmitigated zone. Or you can still get into your Fibonacci retracement tool by plotting from the low to the what? To the high. So when you plot from here, you are trying to get your 78% zone. You drag it up to the what? You drag it up to the high. And then finally, where is your 78 particular place? Particular place is your 78% zone. This is your 78% zone. This is your 78. But because of that, this is good. We are going to be refining this thing to the very particular what? To the very particular last candle. So you get to, we remove the very particular Fibonacci retracement tool. And then you see, finally, gold returned back to that 78% level and did what? And bought massively. And bought what? And bought massively. Now, this is time for us to switch to SNES demo account, for us to be able to play price forward, so you can understand in details of how the price played out there. So on daily time, on SNES terminal now, So we're gonna be removing that very part and then try to reanalyze this again. So we will not be switching from any time frame. We will not be switching from time frame to time frame. I believe this is what somewhere here. Let's stop here. We will not be switching from time frame to time frame because when you try that, SNS will just like remove everything. Will remove all your analysis and will remove the recording too or whatever. So we see. Let's quickly bring our trend line. So this was that change of character I told you guys I saw. This was that change of character number one. This is a change of character. We could see drag this thing down. So as price change character, we equally spotted another BOS here as well. Another BOS here. Okay, we spotted this BOS as well. This is a BOS. This is a BOS. Now you see, as we had this BOS, and then we are now expecting price to pull back. So I will not be using this one because this is not my 78. And you know what I did? I plotted my fib from a very particular low to the very particular one. Oh my, this my fib here is not set. It's not really set, but we already know that this is already that very particular zone we are looking at. That see that zone here we are not we are looking at, see that very particular zone. So this was that zone we are looking out on a this thing on 1 hour time frame. So we play price forward to see whether price really go to that zone. I'm going to extend this thing, so let me extend it. So you remember that was our 78% worth zone. So playing price forward, you see. Okay, and then you see when price tapped into that zone, price triggered my order. Price triggered my order this way. I have already had my order situated this way and then targeted to the upside. Now, these are some impressions I want to correct. When I had my TP somewhere here, I think I have a student who actually was marking out this zone, who was marking out the very particular zone as a demand zone. Yes, he was marking out this zone as a demand zone. Could be she's right. But what I will actually tell you that for you to be marking here as your demand zone, there are things you need to know because you might try this thing the next time and it might backfire you. The truth of the matter is that for this market to respect this zone, for this market now to respect this zone, it is telling you that this market has given full retracement. For this market to respect this buying zone, it's telling you that this market has given what full retracement, and there's a larger tendency that this market will keep pushing to the upside. Let me lock up this. The third thing is that this market will what? This market will push to the upside to break this very particular zone that you have marked. Because where is the origin of this very particular, where is the origin of this particular high? Is this very particular low? This is the origin of this very particular what high? Is this low? So you see, the price just gave full retracement, and you are looking like you want to wait price. That is wrong. So you need to go to daily time frame to actually see where this trend is actually what's pushing to. Now we start playing price forward, and you see market was going in my direction. Then immediately the market hit that point of interest. Immediately the market hit that point. A lot of sellers stepped in, but because I already have a clear direction of where the market was going to, I was not scared. All I did was you saw when I marked out the very particular zone. That a lot of you will be asking me why were you marking out the very particular zone. This was my previous. If you check now, when price returned back to the very particular place, price was ranging. Let me lock up this. When price return back to the very part, when price gets down here, it was ranging. It was what? It was ranging here before it massively broke to the downside. So this very particular range, if you scale down to 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame, it is like a resistance zone. It's like what? A resistance zone. So if you understand flip zone, or if you understand break and retest, you understand that price actually broke it and now it is just like a retest. So the fact that price is respecting here is just to gain a little strength to return back to here to keep pushing to the upside. So all I did was that I kept my long and short. Although this time around I did not just enter with the spending order. I entered with what they call it with a confirmation entry or the bullish engulfing or whatever. So you see, when price returned back to that zone, I waited for a candle close. So I entered with a particular candle. Although on 30 minutes it was a bullish engulfing, I think my stop loss was very tight because it took me out. My stop loss was very tight, was very quite a painful one for me. Actually, I won't lie. It was very. I just wake up this morning to see that this happened, and I didn't find it funny. So you see, now price took me out. Fine, you can see price took me out and what and went my way. So it was really, 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 really funny. Now, finally, now speaking, now where would you be? Where would you be going in for a buy? Where would you be going in for a buy? Since now price has finally broke that very particular high, hit our double TP. Let me remove this. So since price has now giving you a BOS, This is now telling you that price is what? Price is still in an uptrend market, and it could be a tendency that this thing will keep pushing to the upside to equal to maybe to get to that daily time frame point of interest, or maybe to you could see we even have another point of interest here, an unmitigated zone point of. I know a lot of sellers will be looking at this zone as well because this zone is equally a good zone. You could see, but though I'm no longer interested in gold for now. So you see, or let's feed back to MT to SNES. So you see, in a particular zone, a lot of traders could be looking at this very particular zone to short the market. The truth of the matter is now is that gold could do something that look like it could return back to here or sell a little, respect another 78 to keep pushing to the upside. Something like this is possible. You get, so this is like a breakdown of how I was able to catch that trade. So if you are anticipating for another buy, what you have to do is what? Apply your Fibonacci retracement to when this thing starts selling, not the way it looks like now. When it starts selling, when it starts selling, you plot from this low, drag it out to leave a particular high, and then where is your 78? Your 78 is situated somewhere here. You mark it out, wait for price to return back to it. So this is like a clean and a smooth and a very easy way I analyze this chart. And I believe that if you follow this method, everything will be very, very easy. Just go to daily time frame, see the trend direction. The next thing you have to do, scale down to 4 hour time frame or to scale down to 1 hour time frame to understand what the trend is actually doing. So we see we are now on a long-term buy. It could be to stop at this very particular zone, or it could be to remove the daily time frame support resistance zone entirely for this very extreme level. That could be what is going to happen. So with the daily time frame experience, the daily time frame information, we're able to know that this thing will keep on buying. So thank you and may God bless you. If you have any question, quickly drop it on the comment section. If you equally have any question based on my students, drop it on the community. I will be there to answer you. If you feel that this is not a clearer view, like you did not understand, just ask me a question in the comment section, and believe me, I will reply you, and I will try to make it to be very, very simple for you to understand. Thank you.